Why you feel lost in life, even when everything looks normal. Have you ever had a moment where nothing is exactly wrong, but something still feels wrong? You wake up, you go to work, you talk to people, you laugh, you continue your normal routine, but somewhere inside, you feel like something is missing. A lot of people experience this, but very few understand why. Because sometimes, the problem is not that your life is falling apart. The problem is, you are living a life that was designed by everyone except you. This is beyond the surface. Most people never choose their definition of success. They inherit it. A child grows up hearing, get good grades, get a good job, make money, buy a house, start a family. And there is nothing wrong with those things. The problem begins when someone follows that path without ever asking, is this actually what I want? Imagine spending 20 years climbing a ladder, only to discover the ladder was against the wrong building. A lot of people are not lazy. They are not failures. They are simply exhausted from chasing a goal they never truly chose. The solution? Before asking, how do I become more successful? Ask, what kind of life am I actually trying to build? Something else most people don't realize is that comparison changes the way we see ourselves. Think about social media. You open your phone for 5 minutes, and suddenly you see someone your age traveling, someone buying a car, someone starting a business, someone announcing an achievement. And without realizing it, your brain starts asking, am I behind? But here is the problem. You are comparing your everyday life to someone else's carefully selected moments. Nobody posts their confusion. Nobody posts their failures. Nobody posts the nights they questioned everything. You are comparing your full story to someone's highlight reel. The solution? Measure yourself against your past self, not someone else's best moment. Here is another uncomfortable truth. Many people are not afraid of failure. They are afraid of being judged while trying. Think about it. Someone wants to start a business, but they worry, what will people say if it fails? Someone wants to create content, but they think, what if nobody watches? Someone wants to change their life, but they fear looking inexperienced, so they stay where they are. Not because they are happy, but because staying the same feels safer. But every successful person you admire was once a beginner. The difference is, they were willing to be bad before becoming good. There is another reason people feel stuck. They confuse comfort with happiness. Comfort feels good. A familiar routine, a familiar environment, familiar problems. But comfort has a hidden danger. It can keep you in the same place for years. A person can become comfortable being unhappy. They know the pain. They understand the pain. The pain becomes familiar. But growth requires stepping into something unknown. Sometimes the life you want is behind a door you are afraid to open. Now let's talk about relationships. One of the biggest mistakes people make is expecting another person to complete them. They think, when I find the right person, everything will finally feel right. But another human being cannot fix an empty relationship with yourself. A partner can add happiness. A partner can support you, but they cannot replace self-respect. The healthiest relationships are not two broken people looking for someone to save them. They are two people who choose to grow together. Another thing society rarely talks about is that not everyone around you wants you to change. Sometimes your growth makes people uncomfortable. Imagine someone who has known you for years. They are used to the old version of you. Then suddenly, you start setting boundaries. You stop accepting disrespect. You become more disciplined. And some people say, you have changed. But changing is the point. A seed is supposed to become a tree. Growth will always look strange to people who only knew your beginning. So what should you do if you feel lost? Start smaller than you think. You do not need to completely rebuild your life tomorrow. Start by asking better questions. What gives me energy? What drains me? What am I doing because I want to? And what am I doing because I want approval? Small, honest answers create big changes. The truth is, most people are not searching for a new life. They are searching for a clearer understanding of the life they already have. The answers are not always outside. Sometimes they are hidden beneath years of expectations. So question your path. Question your beliefs. Question the things you accepted without thinking. Because the moment you start understanding yourself is the moment you start changing your life. This is beyond the surface. Look deeper. Think differently.